back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Go backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Saturday afternoon from Castleton. It's a double header today between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Mayport CG. Ladies are up first. 1:40 will be the opening tap for that contest. And then we'll get to the boys game where it's the season opener here between the Patriots and the Central Cass Squirrels. I'm Chase Miller alongside Jake Watroba. Coming up here on our pregame show, we'll hear from both head coaches and Jay Bachman from Central Cass and Keenan Konchuk from the Mayport CG Patriots as well. Mayport CG with the co-op of Finley Sharon, 3-0 on the season with wins against Nelson County, Wyndmere Lidgewood, Hankinson, and Midway Minto. The Patriots averaging 64 points per contest, with defensively giving up 22. On the opposite side for the Central Cass Squirrels, head coached by Jay Bachman with a mark of 2 wins and no losses on the season here for Central Cass, with wins over Enderlin and Maple River. The Squirrels averaging 61 points per game, while defensively they're giving up 23 points per contest. Latest Class B girls basketball poll has Central Cass. Well, they're number 1 in the state, going up against Mayport CG. They would be ranked 12th if you went past the top 10. Region 1, very well deserving in terms of Central Cass at number 1, Kindred at number 3, Northern Cass at number 8, and then Region 2, it's some similar faces. Thompson at 7, Grafton at 9, and then as we mentioned, Linton, Mayport CG, they would be just outside the top 10 at number 12. Still to come here, the starting lineups, the opening tip, and then once this game concludes at about maybe a little bit closer now to maybe a 3:15, 3:30 start will be the boys contest between Central Cass and Mayport CG as well. A double dip for you on this Saturday afternoon, little matinee basketball for Class B in Castleton. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get to our Coach's Corner. That's coming up next here on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
The Hillsborough Business Association welcomes everyone to the Hillsborough Winter Wonderland on Sunday, December 11th from 3 to 5 p.m. in downtown Hillsborough. There will be photo ops, a book walk, refreshments, scavenger hunt, crafts and games, and an opportunity to meet Santa. There is no charge to attend, but items for Hillsborough Kiwanis Food Pantry are appreciated. The light parade is at 5:30 p.m. Come to Hillsborough on Sunday afternoon, December 11th for the Winter Wonderland presented by the Hillsborough Business Association.
Join us now in our Coach's Corner ahead of the opening tip here between the Patriots and Mayport CG and the Central Cass Squirrels in Castleton. That is, again, Mayport CG head girls basketball coach Keenan Konchuk with us. And Keenan, I look to start the season. You got to like what you're seeing from a coach's point of view, obviously, from a wins and losses result, 3-0 on this season. What have you seen from your team so far in the first 4 weeks of the year that you've liked from your perspective as a head coach?
Yeah, so a lot of talent on this roster coming in as a brand new girls coach. I also didn't know exactly what's going to work, what's not going to work. I'm pretty good at determining how good these players are as far as when we eval them and then putting in the correct system. We're never quite sure what's going to work and what's not. But the defense is the main, the anchor to our ship right now. We have girls that flat out get after it on the defensive end, and other teams just don't get any easy baskets on us. So it's a very pleasant sight to see when we're playing defense the way we have. All right, first game, well, D'd up pretty well. Second game, we had a couple stretches where we had a couple breakdowns on the road. And then last night again, it was a great game for us. Right, gave up 20 points, I think, in that one. So the defense has been where it's at with these girls.
Let's talk about, the defensive effort here today against a good quality opponent in the Central Cass Squirrels. They've been a team that's kind of been there, done that in recent years, very similar to a Thompson, maybe a Grafton in Region 2, but out of Region 1 here. So what's going to present a challenge for you here this afternoon, Keenan, against Central Cass?
Yeah, so our defense has been pretty successful, but we haven't faced a team like Central Cass yet. They got 5 girls that can step out there and they can shoot it, they can drive it, they can post it up. So we have to be ready to go. They create so much space. They create so many opportunities for each other. Their defense gets them going too. If they can create some turnovers off that press, they can get some easy baskets, which obviously if you see that ball go through the hole, you can start to put some points up on the board in a hurry. So we got to be ready for the press. Obviously, first of all, it's going to be a very, very good challenge for us. I like the matchup. I can't wait to get it going.
As I take a look at the roster, some girls that are back from last year, some girls that have had really good success in other sports, might be at a softball or volleyball here specifically the last couple of seasons. But from your point of view as a head coach here, Keenan, who are going to be some girls that you're going to rely on once you kind of get the dog days of January and you go through that Region 2 stretch, once you get to February for a tournament time? Who will be some players that you're going to rely on from the Patriots' point of view?
Yeah, we have 5 solid starters, and we got 3 girls that can come off the bench too. All right, 3 or 4 girls that can come off the bench and make some plays for us. So solid, well-rounded team. Last night we had very good balanced scoring, but Riley Satchram is going to be a great player for us. She gets after it on the defensive side too. We can put her on the best offensive player for the other team, and plus she can go down and get a basket for us on the other side. She shoots the ball pretty well, very good at driving. Mesa Larson has been a gamer so far. She's been knocking down threes when she gets some openings, and she can get to the basket on almost anyone. Raina Satcham, our point guard, has been holding everything together, the glue of the team. So we got some girls that can score down low. Reagan Zerpis is moving more into that 5 spot now for our post game. So Kate Bradner does an awesome job on defense, and she can offensive board too for us. So that's all part of the offense. So very, very much looking forward to the game tomorrow, or game today, with Central Cass.
Yeah, and last thing for you here, Keenan, just going up against the Squirrels, I think you maybe hit it on the head a little bit in terms of keys to the game or something you want your girls to do well. And I think anytime I've seen Central Cass in recent years under Coach Bachman, it's been if you can handle the press, that's probably step number 1, just because they get so many points or they get so much transition offense off of it. Is that kind of where it starts against the Squirrels, making sure that you can handle that pressure defense, whether it's in the full court or the half court that you're going to see today?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so they play their diamond press and try to get some steals early, all right, to get their offense going a little bit. But if we can get a couple layups to start off that game, that's going to be a big. We've talked about that. If we can get 1 layup, they'll probably stay in it. If we can get 2 layups, they're probably questioning it a little bit. But if we get 3 layups in a row, they might not play it for the rest of the game. So that's what we're kind of looking for. And yeah, handle that pressure. And then when we get in the half court, they very good half court defense too. All right. They hedge hard on ball screens, and we set a lot of ball screens. So we're going to work on some things that can counter that too. So it's going to be a great game.
Should be a lot of fun from a broadcaster's point of view. Keenan, so thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here against the Central Cass Squirrels.
All right. Thanks, Chase.
That again, Keenan Konchak with us here from the Mayport CG Patriots. Will continue on our Coach's Corner after this from Castleton.
Family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from Castleton, part of our Coach's Corner here is Jay Bachman, head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels, joining us now. And Jay, 2-0 on the season, both Region 1 wins. Those are nice to have. Now you dip your toe into a really good non-region contest here today with Mayport CG. Before we get to the Patriots, what have you liked to see from your team? I know it's early, about 3.5, 4 weeks you've really had with this team from practices into games, but what have you liked from this team early on so far here in the season?
I just like how we have a lot of girls in, I have a lot of returners, but I have about 5 new girls that are stepping into completely new roles. Last year, maybe they were bench players, and now this year they're getting substantial minutes. Maybe they were an 8th grader and now they're a freshman and they're actually getting a little playing time. I've had a lot of girls that have really made nice improvements in these first 3-4 weeks. Getting adjusted to the speed of the game, getting adjusted to the new plays, getting adjusted to, how we do things in practice even. So all those things have been really good. I think we've had some really good growth just going forward in these 3-4 weeks. And I have some girls who have been around a while, 8th grade, but we graduated a large class last year. So some of those girls have played for me for 4 years, but they're a new role, right? They went from being a supportive role to you're the girl now. There's no one else. You're the girl now. So, and that's been really fun to see. And it's been really fun to have them, step out of their shell a little bit too.
And for Mayport CG, your opponent here, this has been a team that's been knocking on the door in Region 2 the last couple of years. Some of the girls, I'm sure folks will look at the roster and say, hey, they were runners-up in the Region 2 volleyball tournament this season to Thompson. Really good basketball players as well. So what is this non-region test? And you got a ton of them on your schedule. But early on this season, what do you hope to see from your team against a quality opponent here in Mayport CG?
They're going to surprise some people this year. I think they're a really solid team. They have a lot of really good players. They got a new coach, who I know he's gonna do an amazing job there. I think they have the right pieces, and I think they've just been building those last few years. They've always been pretty solid. Like Mayport's never been this is an easy win for us. No, that is opposite of that. They work hard. They're super physical, and they don't give up, right? They put those 3 things together and anything can happen, right? So plus you put a little talent, they got a lot of talent on that squad. Their roster from top to bottom, and they got lots of talent. So we're going to have to play great basketball to beat them. If we come out and lay an egg, it's going to be a long day for the Squirrels.
And you take a look at your team this year, Jay. I got to start with the twins, Delaney and Clara. Take a look at last year. Delaney was averaging 7.5 points per game. Clara was averaging 8.5. They were both getting rebounds. They're 2 really good way players, both offensively and what they can do on the defensive side. But what do they bring as part of that senior class this year? What do they bring to this version of the Central Cass Squirrels?
They bring energy. They bring fire. They bring the willingness to do anything you ask for them. You take those 2 girls and you put them on any team in the state, and that team's going to be a really good team. They have that extra level where they go. Claire this year for us, she's averaging close to 20 points in the first 2 games, probably like 21 points through the first 2 games. Delaney's averaging like 13 through the first 2 games. So they're going to score for us every chance they can. And they're going to guard the 2 best players on the other team. So they play hard. They play physical. They're getting looks at from colleges. Like they're just like a coach you couldn't dream of. Like that's just what you want is those 2 girls.
Final thing for you, Jay, before we let you go. Ultimately, what is the success from Central Cass? When you guys are playing well, what are some things on your coach's board that you like to see, whether it's practice, whether it's games? What do you want to see from your girls coming up here against Mayport CG, but more importantly, throughout the year to say, if we can do X, Y, and Z, you'll get yourself in February where you want to be, which is a run in the Region 1 tournament and hopefully trying to make it to state.
So honestly, there's a few things that we talk about every game, regardless of who we're playing. You know, our goal is, depending on what team we are, it's to hold them under X points, right? So maybe we want to hold this team under 50 points. We want to hold this team under 40 points. We want to hold this team under 30. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is limit offensive rebounds, right? Because if you can limit offensive rebounds, you know that their scoring going to go down drastically. That's how we've beaten really, really good teams in the past, is we've limited their O boards. And thirdly, we want to shoot more free throws than they do, right? If we do those 3 things statistically, you know, we think those will to get us to a victory. And then the last thing I say before every time when we leave the locker room before the game, I always say, play fast, play fair, have fun, right? So I think if we have fun, there's games where we've been a part of, and it sounds very cliche and kind of boring and, oh, he's just, you know, they're just saying that. But the games where I can show you where we're not having fun and the games drag on, we play slow, and maybe we don't work very hard, but the games where we have fun, right? You can see the energy. You can see the girls having fun. You can see the energy. You can see the movement on the court. And all that comes down to believing in yourself and the girls and having fun. And the girls laugh at me every time I say it, and that most importantly, have fun. That's what I always say.
Hey, Jay, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here today against Mayport CG here in this non-region contest.
Thank you.
Jay Bachman, head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels with us. We'll continue on our pregame show after this from Castleton.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect.
That does it for our pregame show as we get ready here for the starting lineups featuring the Mayport CG Patriots and alongside the Central Cass Squirrels, the #1 ranked team here in the state in Class B girls basketball in North Dakota. Chase Miller alongside Jake Wittrumba with you for this double-dip Saturday matinee between Central Cass and Mayport CG with the boys contest to follow after this game wraps up. Mesa Larson here, the starting lineups for the Patriots, the 5'7" junior guard here for Larson. You're going to have Reagan Zerfis, the 5'8" junior forward here for Mayport CG as well. Reyna Satchum, a 5'5", a junior here for the Patriots. Her twin Riley, the 5'8 junior guard for Mayport CG. And then it's Kate Brandner here for the Patriots to round out the starting lineup, a 5'11 senior center. So Larson, Zerfus, Santrum, Reyna, and Riley and Brandner. Mayport CG 3-0 on the season, 1-2 in Region 2 play. Keenan Konchak in his first year as a head coach here for the Mayport CG Patriots. From there now to the Central Cass Squirrels under the direction of head coach Jay Bachman with a record of 2 wins and 0 losses on the year. Wins against the Maple River Raiders and the Enderlin Eagles. And good to see DeConte Smith back in the starting lineup here today. We'll talk about her story throughout the last month here in a moment. But here's the starters. Tori Richter, a 5'6 senior guard here on the season, averaging 6 points per contest. Claire Cotton has led the floor with 19.5 a game for the 5'10 senior forward. From there, Delaney Cotton, also a sister and also a twin connection on the Central Cass side. Delaney, a 5'9 senior forward. Taylor Severson, the 5'11 senior forward. And then DeConte Smith playing in her first game here in nearly a month. It's going to be between the volleyball season and what we've seen here for our girls basketball. DeConte Smith, 10 points away from scoring 1,000 and being 5th all-time here in program history. 4th is Courtney Dixon, her assistant coach, and then Hannah Bresky is in the top 3, another assistant coach. Central Cass head coach by Jay Bachman here for 8-minute quarters, and alongside a 35-second shot clock. But for DeConte Smith, she had to deal with a heart condition for about the past month, going to the doctor, figuring some stuff out. So good to see her back in the starting lineup here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Central Cass in their white uniforms, Mayport CG in their red uniforms. Opening tap between Smith and alongside Brandner, and we're underway at 1:41 on a Saturday afternoon here in Castleton. Cotton's going to drive right down the paint, right-handed layup for 2. Claire Cotton wastes no time on our Bank North scoreboard as she is able to get the opening 2 points here of the contest. We go from there to the opposite side as this one will come for Mayport CG. Little man defense. We're going to see token pressure throughout the day in the half court and front court from a Squirrels point of view, looking to trap when they can. Mayport CG, a little 5-out offense, and DeConte Smith gets the steal. Smith looking to go coast to coast, the right-handed side. Good cutoff defense there by Larson. Open Cotton 3 off the back tab, and a rebound coming down to Larson the other way. Baseball pass up the floor to Santrum. Stop and pop Riley. Santrum off the back tab, no. Rebound, a pair of Patriots there with Brandner. We'll get a fresh 35 on the shot clock here for Mayport CG. Little 2-man game. Not taking the screen that time was Santrum. Uses up that dribble. Looking on the interior. Delaney Cotton trying to get there, and she gets her hand. Cotton the cookie jar. That's going to be Claire Cotton, her first, and the team's first. Mayport CG wins this season over Nelson County, Wyndmere Lidgerwood, and Midway Minto here for the Patriots. Ball goes right-hand side. Santrum jumper just inside the 3-point line off the mark there by Riley, and a rebound coming here for Claire Cotton. Other end of the floor, Severson to Delaney, and Delaney will handle a traveling violation for the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels on the other side, wins over Enderlin and Maple River here this year. Both teams have our next contest after today scheduled for Tuesday as DeConte Smith and Richter nearly colliding to each other. And that's going to be the second turnover on the Patriots. Open Severson, other end of the floor, going straight up defensively with Zerfus. DeConte Smith saves it for a moment, and then unable to get there quick enough was Claire Cotton, and a turnover here on the Squirrels. For Mayport CG, again, Hillsborough Central Valley, they'll host on December the 13th, while for the Central Cass Squirrels at Wyndmere Lidgerwood Hankinson. The Warbirds coming off a 2-1 week in Valley City at the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here the past Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday in the city of Bridges. For Mayport CG, they'll inbound the basketball to the near sideline as it goes back up top between the circles, as Central Cass will pretty much run exclusively man defense. DeConte Smith comes off a pick, top of the key. That'll be to Larson. Around the horn, looking on the interior, and this one's going to be batted and comes up on the other side here with Richter up the floor the other way. Cotton, right-handed layup for 2 for Claire. Claire with all 4 points on our Bank North scoreboard here, and here comes the 2-2-1 full court press for Central Cass, and they'll look to trap right at center court. This one comes up and over, and the pass is going to be into the baseline here to Brandner, and turnover number 4 here for Mayport CG. The Squirrels, the #1 preseason favorite in the North Dakota Associated Press Sportscasters and Sports Writers Association poll. DeConte Smith crossing over, goes to the tin, and Smith misses the layup. Rebound, though, coming down to Cotton. Back out to Smith. A second chance opportunity here on this possession for Central Cass. Severson around the horn, open right pocket three. That's Cotton. Three-pointer long by Claire. Rebound, though, by DeConte Smith. Smith on the inside, up and under move, left-handed layup, and that one's going to be off the mark. Rebound on the interior, and there's a reach and foul. Rebound coming for Central Cass with Delaney Cotton. The foul here on Mayport CG was Surface, her first and the team's first. And right now, the thing that's starting to stand out in the opening 2.5 minutes is the second chance and also getting to the rim and getting offensive boards here for the Squirrels, as Delaney Cotton will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul will come on Rena Santrum. That'll be her first and the team's second. Two shots upcoming here for Central Cass. Free throw attempt number 1 is off the mark, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them on our Bank North scoreboard. It's Central Cass 4, the Mayport CG Patriots scoreless. It's high school girls basketball today from Castleton on yourliveevent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Chase Miller, Jake Wetruba with you here from Castleton. Good start from a Central Cass point of view for Mayport CG. I just got to take care of the turnovers in the offensive window so far early on, but still just trailing it by 4. Free throw attempt from Cotton is going to be off the mark, and the Squirrels go 0 of 2 from the free throw line, and there's a rebound by Mesa Larson. Up the other end of the floor, there goes Riley Santrum down the paint. She gets cut off, and DeConte Smith with her third steal of the game. Little 2-on-2. DeConte Smith, Euro step down the paint. Right-handed layup, no good, and a rebound goes to Zerfus. Other end of the floor, here goes Santrum. Santrum's going to drive off the window, no. Rebound comes down to Tori Richter. Richter to Smith on the near side. It's a 3-on-3 in transition. Cross-court skip. Severson just inside the three-point line. It was halfway down and rattled out. And a rebound coming down here to the Central. Make that the Mayport CG Patriots. But a turnover again the other end of the floor. Cotton looking for Smith. Ball gets tapped right in the hands now of Richter on the other way. A little helter-skelter in the opening 3.5 minutes. Cotton goes hard inside the paint and count it. Delaney will have a good old-fashioned three-point opportunity as a foul will be coming here on Mayport CG in Kate Brandner, her first and the team's third. And for the Squirrels, DeConte Smith will check out of the game as Michaela Prochnow, the 5'11 senior forward, will come in. Free throw opportunity here for Delaney Cotton. Cotton halfway down, rattled out. Rebound coming down to Larson. She's already got 3, and that's her number. Larson open, tries to give the first points of the day for the Patriots. Three-pointer off the mark now on the interior offensive board by Rena Santrum, and she will get rewarded with 2 freebies. First foul coming against here on Prochnow. That'll be her first and the team's second. And going to the free throw line for the Patriots will be Rena Santrum here, as the Squirrels have 2-possession lead. Free throw attempt by Santrum on the first one is good. Substitution into the game, Olivia, I call her Liv for short, the 5'9 freshman in. Liv averaging 8 points and 3.5 rebounds per contest here for Central Cass this season. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way. Got it to go. Patriots go 2 for 2 from the free throw line that time, and back within 4 here. Open near sideline in the hands of Camry Nelson, the 5'8 senior forward. Interior on the two-man game to Kant. Misses the first. Second chance opportunity for Claire, no. And a rebound underneath to Larson. Mesa Larson, the 5'7 junior guard, has been a rebounding fiend so far with 4 boards here in the opening quarter. Larson, backdoor cut inside Santrum. Triple team kick out right-hand side. Three-pointer on the way. Got it to go. It's the twin connection. And Rena Santrum now with all 5 points here for Mayport CG. Give the assist to Riley Santrum, and it's a 5-0 run for the Patriots. High-low game going on the interior. This will go to Prochnow. We'll have a foul coming overneath. Will be Mesa Larson as she came through the scroll. And Larson will pick up her first and the team's fourth. As you have Delaney Cotton back into the game quick here for head coach Jay Bachman and Central Cass. Squirrels with a fresh 35 on the shot clock here. Pick-to-picker play on the interior, and it's worked. Michaela Prochnow with her opening field goal of the evening. Little diamond pressure here for Central Cass, broken by Mayport CG on the interior left-handed layup that's going to finish for 2. Kate Brandner with 2 points, and one thing Coach Konshock said in our pregame show, if we can break the press and get some layups, maybe Central Cass doesn't want to press as much throughout the game. We've seen the 2-2-1 and the diamond. That time the Patriots were able to slice the diamond right down Main Street. This one coming the other way. Cotton, two-man game looking on the interior. Nothing there. Ball gets reversed around the horn to Severson. Severson driving kick to the baseline. Inside pass to Cotton. Extra fine. Top of the key. Prochnow, 3! Splash City. That shot is pretty. And Prochnow now has 5. Mayport CG 3 on 2 the other way. That's going to be Brandner across the paint. Nice layup as the Patriots able to score for 2 there with Raina Satrom. There's check that. That's going to be with Zerfis here, the 5'8 junior forward. Go on the other way, so back-to-back times for the Squirrels. Full court press and back-to-back times the Patriots made them pay. Here going hard on the shot there is Clara Cotton getting rejected with Riley Satrom. Satrom goes across the paint to Larson. Larson, a 3 to try to give the Patriots their first lead, or a 2 to tie this puppy up for the first time since the opening tap. 3 on the way by Satrom is long, and a rebound coming down to Prochnow. Cotton working with it the other side, and the Squirrels, this one going to be on the floor. Turnover number 3 on Central Cass. It's a 4-on-2 the other way, and Mayport CG gets the layup in transition with Surface, and a timeout on the floor. 2:12 left to play in the opening quarter on our Bank North scoreboard. We're knotted at 11 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
For more information on Bank North, they offer traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. Visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their location branches, including their branch in Castleton, coming up on Monday. Chase Miller, Jake Watroba with you here from Castleton, as it's 11-11 contest. DeConte Smith on the inside on trying to look for Severson. Instead, it's a steal the other way for Mayport CG as Riley Santrum will handle the basketball. They go to the baseline here to Larson. Larson's getting cut off there on the near sideline, almost a turnover. Now it's going to be Satcham again. Baseball pass across the way. Richter's there trying to get her hands on it, and she does, and a tie-up possession favors Mayport CG. My old traveling basketball coach would call that the Wonder Bread truck coming across the way, that loaf of bread, that cross-court to cross-court, saying you better get there or at least get a hand on that one, and that's exactly what Richter was able to do. When it works offensively, you get that quick, able to move it from side to side. Good things happen, but sometimes you get a steal, and we've seen it once or twice here from the Squirrels defense. Shot clock to 3, shot clock with Satcham. Satcham gets the paint foul before the shot. Will be on the floor with Liv Severson. That's going to be her first and the team's third. So right now Mayport CG with 4 team fouls. The Central Cass Squirrels currently with 3. The Patriots trying to take their first lead of the contest after getting down 6 rip to start. Open jumper, Larson partially blocked shot, and now it's going to be in the hands of Cotton. Ava, the 5'8 sophomore. Richter, 3-on-2. Richter goes hard down the paint. Here comes a foul. It's either on the body or on the swat. It's either on Brenner or Zerfis. We'll see who the guilty party is, and it's on Kate. It's going to be her second and the team's 5th. And they're going to say it's going to be on the floor before the shot, as we'll have a substitution as Ali Strom-Santi, 5'10 senior forward, will check in here for Mayport CG. Richter to inbound it, finds DeConte Smith left of the wing. She'll shoot the 3, open forward off the front iron, no, and we're going to have a jump ball between a pair of 15s. Riley Santrum for the Patriots, Delaney Cotton for the Squirrels, and we're knotted at 11 apiece here, and another chance for Central Cass. The window has been the benefactor of the Squirrels here in this first quarter, but right now they haven't been able to take advantage of it too much, and there's going to be a foul here on the floor. This would be on Larson, her second, team 6 on the drive there from Central Cass with Severson. So from here on out in the first half, the Squirrels will be in the bonus. Going hard down the paint. This one partially blocked. Another shot there by Cotton, and it comes up in the hands with Satchram. Riley in the front court pops it past to her twin Reyna. Right-hand side on the baseline now to Stomstrut. Little 4-out-1 in offense. The one asking for it gets it, spins to the baseline, and the Patriots have their first lead on this Saturday afternoon. Zerfis with 6. DeConte Smith, right wing free throw line extended, will handle the basketball here as they call it the offense. Smith dribble handoff, Tori Richter. Richter gets cut, able to spin, drive open. Cotton right pocket, 3 on the way, going to be long. DeConte Smith will see it go out of her hands, and the ball will be awarded to Mayport CG. Boys game still to come a little bit later on today. Probably looking more at a 3:30, 3:45 scheduled tip. Patriots will bring it in the half court here. They can take the final shot of the quarter if they want. Sadstrom will dribble it back out here with Riley. And we'll see what Coach Konchak calls out offensively. Little 1-4 set. Gonna put Sandstrom on an island. Little hesitation dribble. Able to spin, hang, shoot, left-handed layup short. Sandstrom gets the ball right back, and she gets mugged on her way up to the 10. Nice move there by Sandstrom. Foul comes across here. Delaney Cotton, her first, team's 4th. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here will be Riley. The 5'8 junior will be trying to get her first point or points here of the afternoon. Free throw attempt is long. Mayport CG so far 2 of 3 at the free throw line as a team. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Satchel. Second one on the way. Off the back tab long. Rebound comes down to Olivia Severson. Richter with 3. Richter with 2. They got to get a shot off. They do before the buzzer. Off the backboard. Rattles out, and that's how we'll end this first quarter of play after Cotton almost got it to go down. After 1 quarter of play on our Bank North scoreboard, the Patriots lead it by 2.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
After 1 quarter play, the Mayport CG Patriots lead number 1 Central Cass 13-11 right now on our Bank North scoreboard. The Patriots led by the 6 points of Reagan Zerfis, 5 then on the way for Reyna Sandstrom, and then you have 2 points here for Kate Brandner. While on the opposite side here for Central Cass, 5 points by Michaela Prochnow with the only made triple. Claire Cotton with 4 points and Delaney Cotton with 2 here for the Squirrels. Squirrels 0 of 3 shooting from the free throw line, while 2 of 4 shooting is Mayport CG. The Patriots right now able to find their rhythm after the opening 90 seconds, which was all Central Cass on a 6-0 run. DeConte Smith looks for a steal. It gets pinballed around. She somehow saves it right to a teammate in Richter. Oh, what an athletic play by Smith. This one to the baseline. Cotton jumper. Got it to go. That's going to be on the left-hand side for Claire Cotton. She's got 6, coming in averaging 19 in her first 2 games, and will have a traveling violation going the other way. Well, it's DeConte's first game of the season after missing the first 2 again, kind of battling a heart condition. They went and just make sure everything is okay, and yeah, kind of what you'd expect. And both teams right now, some rust, missing some shots that more than likely would drop in the latter part of December or once we get to the 2023 version of the season. But a quick, good high-low game effort here. DeConte looking on the interior, and Larson's going to pick up her 3rd foul, and we'll have a bonus for Cotton. Larson with the hold. That's going to be the foul upcoming here, as Delaney Cotton will go to the free throw line to shoot the make one to get one free throw opportunity. That one's going to be off the mark. Rebound comes down here to Mayport CG. So the Patriots want to go in transition the other end of the floor as they will handle it to the baseline here. Claire Cotton on the guard. Trying to get open was a teammate in Brandner, unable to do so, and a turnover. Cotton with it. Richter crossing over right to left. Tries to go hard down the paint. Lost it on the baseline. And a turnover on Central Cass. They have 5. Mayport CG with 8 here in the opening half. Diamond press as the Squirrels will look to trap when they can. Richter trying to get the steal, and she does. And then there's a reach and foul here on the Patriots. Santrum will be the guilty party here as Reyna will pick up the foul. That'll be her second, and it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Tori Richter. Substitution for the Patriots. Danica Hansen, a 5'7" junior forward. She'll check in here for Larson. Free throw attempts number 2 upcoming, or the first one of the day here for Tori Richter with 6:57 left in the second quarter. Richter able to get that free throw to go down. Prior to that, the Squirrels 0 of 3 from the free throw line as a team. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming. It's going to be off the iron, but we have a lane violation here, and it'll go towards Mayport CG. So the violation on Central Cass, and the Squirrels lead at 14-13. So far, a little 3-0 run to start this quarter here for Central Cass. Mayport CG with Riley Satcham up the floor. That ball gets kicked off of who, and they're going to say it's off of Mayport CG and Satcham. World Cup going on right now. Earlier, got to see a little bit of a shocker with Brazil losing for those World Cup fans as Brazil gets knocked out in the quarterfinals. DeConte Smith, left-hand side, now to Richter, back to the near sideline, around the horn it goes to the baseline. As you're going to have Cotton with the basketball there, DeConte Smith asking for it. Severson, that's Taylor at the top of the key, and there's a reach and foul here on Mayport CG. Stromsont will pick up the foul, her first, and the team's 9th, and go back to the 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Squirrels, and it's Taylor Severson. Ranging 4.5 points, 5.5 rebounds per game here for Central Cass. Free throw attempts. Number 1 is off the mark, but DeConte Smith gets the rebound. Smith bounce pass across the paint to Cotton, unable to go on that one with Claire, and then we're going to have a reach and foul with DeConte Smith. DeConte will pick up her first, and the team's 5th. DeConte heading to Aberdeen, South Dakota, coming up here next year. Part of the NSIC Division II women's basketball. Really good program down in Aberdeen from both a men's and women's point of view for quite some time as Richter gets called for a foul. Tori's first and the team's 6th. So now both teams will be in the bonus from here on out. As check that, that'll be Richter's 2nd. As the Squirrels will make a substitution here as Camry Nelson will check in. Satcham driving kick, open left pocket 3. Zerfis got it to go. Zerfis now with a game-high 9 points here as the Patriots regain the lead back at 2, back and forth. DeConte hard dribble down the paint, and DeConte Smith is 8 points away from the 1,000-point club here in Central Cass. Go on the other side. This, a big baseball pass able to hit to Brandner. Now it's to Satcham. Reyna Satcham going to drive, and her block shot here by DeConte as we'll stay with Mayport CG. 22 seconds left to go on a shot clock. And this is what you expect with 2 really good teams. Central Cass, Kindred, Northern Cass, probably the 3 you expect later in the season to vie for a Region 1 title. While in Region 2, it's Thompson, Grafton, and Mayport CG's been knocking on the door in recent years. So 2 quality clubs with an early season game right now, and it's been living up to the hype so far. Patriots bounce pass on the interior. Left-handed shot somehow goes. Kate Brandner invented a new shot. She's got 4, and the Patriots back up by 2 near sideline cut, and that's going to go Claire. Claire reverse pivots now with 25 seconds on the shot clock. As DeConte Smith, she'll shoot a top of the key straight on 3. And that's going to rattle out rebound coming here to Riley Santrum. Other end of the floor now for Riley. Riley looks across the paint, and that's going to be a turnover here on the Patriots, now in double digits with 10. Central Cass with Cotton will come back into the floor. Also, Delaney Cotton will come back in, and Ava, the 5'8 sophomore. Still to come on our halftime show, brought to you in part by your friends at First Class Mortgage. A look at the first half numbers, get you ready for the boys' game and more. That's all still to come on our First Class Halftime Mortgage Report. Ball, top of the key. Cotton's going to drive hard down the paint. Delaney can't get that one to go. Rebound coming the other side for Mayport CG, and a foul on the reach, and we'll have a bonus opportunity for Riley Satcham. Satcham will go the other way. Foul comes across. Ava Cotton will pick up the foul. That'll be her first. And the team's 7th here, so a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Riley Satcham. As Satcham goes to the free throw line. First, got it on the bank. The bank's not normally open after 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. But on that one, it'll work. Second free throw attempt on the way. Patriots with their largest lead now at 3. And Satcham gets the shooter's roll. 4-point edge. What was a 11-11 contest with 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Now it's Mayport CG up by 4 here with 4:30 left to play in the second. Squirrels looking for the up and over. The over looking inside to Nelson. Cotton wants a 3 otherwise, and Claire Cotton rattles it in. She's got 9 to lead the floor for the Squirrels. Patriots will bring the ball in the front court right now. Satcham on this man defense. Satcham little ankle cross trying to get by Nelson, and the ball will be out of play into the Mayport CG Patriots. Mayport CG right now been able to have some plus and negatives with that pressure defense. The plus is when they've broken it, they've been able to get right to the 10. But when they haven't been able to, it's been the turnovers. Deep three-pointer on the way for the answer that tickles the twine. Zerfis now with 12 on her second main 3 of the afternoon. Cotton near sideline. That goes to Nelson. Nelson looks for the drive as she does. Left-handed layup off the mark. Rebound by Raina Satcham. The last shot there by Zerfis, if it didn't have a net, that one was as pure as it could get. Zerfis right wing, and we're going to have an illegal screen on the Patriots. Moving that time here for Mayport CG is going to be Zerfis. That'll be a foul here, her second, team's 10th. Substitution now into the game will be Mesa Larson will come in here for Raina Satcham. So you have Zerfis with 2, Satcham with 2, Brandner with 2, and Larson's got 2 or more as well. A little 1-4 set here for Central Cass. Near sideline, twin-to-twin connection. Delaney Cotton as she takes a ball screen. Bounce pass on the interior. Right-handed layup and a foul coming. Nice little 2-man game as Ava Cotton will go to the free throw line in the semicircle there. The foul coming as this would be on Riley Satcham. She's got fouls to give as she will pick up her second. Free throw attempt on the way is going to be good for Cotton. 1-4 set, just clear out the point guard and then just run a pick and roll on one half of the floor. And inside the paint there was Riley Satcham in that semicircle. Free throw attempt number 2 is off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Riley Satcham. Working with it the other way here for Mayport CG. Taking a ball screen, Satcham. Bounce pass on the pick and pop action. Danica Hansen, little drive opportunity, but uses up that dribble now. Bounce pass, a lazy one that gets thrown away by Prochnow. Prochnow goes the other end of the floor, uses up that dribble to Cotton. Open on the baseline, nothing there. Back up top to Claire. Claire Cotton will handle the basketball. High post touch, looking back door for Delaney, nothing there. Ava Cotton's going to spin, does top of the key just inside the three-point line. Jumper is off the mark. Rebound gets tapped out, and there's a foul here on Central Cass. This is on Claire Cotton. That's going to be her second, and it is. Team's 8th, and Mayport CG will go to the free throw line to shoot the 3. Kind of cool for a moment there, and throughout this season, the Squirrels with 3 sisters on the floor. The Cottons trio this year. Jalen Cotton playing at the University of Jamestown now for collegiate basketball. Substitutions coming back on the floor for the Squirrels. Satcham with the make one to get one bonus opportunity, and she banks in another one. I'm not sure if she's calling for that, but in horse, I would not want to go to the free throw line right now against Riley Satcham with those banked free throws. She's made 2 out of the 3. Second one is going to be off the mark. Rebound comes to Kahn. Doesn't matter either way. It still counts as a point, and the Patriots lead it by 4. Richter with the ball, screened out top of the key. Asking for it on the inside there was Severson. Nothing granted. Ball left wing, free throw line extended to DeConte Smith. Takes a dribble down the paint. Hang shoot partially blocked, but open is Severson, and the ball gets stuck. The ball is stuck right between the rim and the backboard here. Everyone kind of looking at each other. Who's going to go get that basketball? And we have one on the near side here as this one will come out, and they'll pop the basketball out. And we'll replay here the possession with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Jump ball favors Central Cass as the Squirrels will get another crack at it here. As the Squirrels are slated to inbound. As they do, this one goes to the left-hand side, and going to be a turnover. Central Cass with the turnover. They have 6, and then a turnover the other way here for Mayport CG up to 12. One timeout for both teams so far. Mayport CG with 10 team fouls for the Central Cass Squirrels, currently with 8. Patriots with Raina Satcham back on the floor now for the Patriots. Tori Richter, left-hand side, looking on the interior now to Severson. Nice find for Delaney Cotton to Taylor Severson, and Severson has her first made field goal. Squirrels back within 2 here, nearing the 2-minute mark on our Bank North scoreboard in a very entertaining back-and-forth first half. Santrum ankle cross, little Euro step down the paint, right-handed shimmy, scoop, and score. Raina Santrum now with 7 points. Other end of the floor, here goes Cotton, pops the pass up and over, and a turnover on Central Cass. Balanced effort here so far for Mayport CG. With Zerfis has 12.7 by Raina Satcham, 3 by Riley, and then Kate Brander has 2. But in this quarter, 4 different Patriots have scored. Coming off a staggered screen is Larson. Larson through the elevator screen, and we're going to have an illegal ball screen here on Mayport CG. This will be on Raina Satcham. That's going to be her 3rd. And now it's Central Cass will handle the basketball as they will bring it in the front court here for the Squirrels, down by 4. Richter bounce pass to DeConte Smith, right wing, looking on the interior, nothing there. DeConte back in her defender, down now to Severson. Bounce pass to Cotton. Back up top to DeConte Smith, crossing over, 20 seconds on the shot clock. DeConte goes down the paint, left-handed layup, no good, and DeConte just unable to buy a bucket here on this Saturday afternoon. Good moves, been able to get to the tin, just unable to finish. Other side here, Mayport CG, they're able to get to the 10, shot off the mark, no good by Zerfis. Rebound by DeConte Smith, and the Squirrels run a run. They got numbers. DeConte in transition, lost it, regains possession, and an offensive charge here on Smith. Player control foul on DeConte, her 2nd, team's 9th, and with 62 seconds left to play in the half, DeConte will check out. As coming in will be Michaela Prochnow, or Mickey for short as the team calls her. After 1 quarter of play, it was Mayport CG up by 2, and they've doubled that right now on our Bank North scoreboard, and a chance to extend the lead here with a bucket. Larson, right wing, backdoor on the find, open on the left block, good for 2. This will go to Zerfis, who's having herself a fine afternoon with 14 points for the Patriots. Tori Richter, top of the key, left-hand side, Severson, flex cut, nothing there. Severson back in her defender, down spins, hangs, shoots, and here's a foul on the Patriots. Zerfis will pick up the foul in Mayport CG right now. They have 3 with Zerfis, 3 with Satcham, and 2 shots upcoming here for Taylor Severson. And for Mayport CG, it just might be more of a can you get to the finish line here. Playing a short bench. Free throw attempts off the mark. Coming into the game will be Nelson for the Squirrels. In for Mayport CG will be Allie Stromsod. Free throw attempts on the way for the 2nd is good. Severson with 3 points now in the quarter. Patriots up by 6, and about a half-second differential between shot clock and the game clock. Patriots driving kick action. Santrum leaves it near side for Stromsod. Ball to the baseline. 3-pointer away by Santrum is going to be off the mark. Ball gets to Central Cass. Squirrels want to run in transition. As they do, they handle it to Ava Cotton back in her defender down here. Ball gets kicked under 10 now to shoot. Ball deflected and a turnover. This one to Riley Santrum the other way with 3, with 2. Riley Santrum trying to get a shot off. Does And this unable to beat the buzzer on the putback there for Bradner, but a really good back and forth quarter here in Castleton. The visitors from Mayport CG, the Patriots 28, Central Cass, the Squirrels 23. It's Class B girls basketball halftime show brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage is coming up next.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Forging your own path always takes courage. It takes courage to carry on legacies and to create your own. Courage to hone new skills or to become the expert. Courage to learn from the past and use that to build a better, brighter future. Wherever your courage leads you, Bravera will be with you every step of the way.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
At the half, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. First Class Mortgage, just more than their company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That, again, is firstclasscorp.com. Taking a look at the first half numbers here for Mayport CG. 13 points on our Bank North scoreboard in the first quarter, 15 then here in the second. While for Central Cass, 11 points in the first quarter and 12 points in the second. The Patriots led by the 14 points of Reagan Zerfis so far with a pair of threes as well. 7 then by Raina Satcham, 4 points by Kate Brenner, and 3 points by Riley Satcham, who's 3 of 6 from the free throw line. The Patriots, 4 players in the scoring column, 5 of 8 as a team from the line with 3 made threes as well and 12 turnovers in the opening 16 minutes. While for the Central Cass Squirrels, 9 points for Claire Cotton with a made three-pointer. Three-pointer by Taylor Severson. She's got 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 5 points by Mickey Prochnow. She's got a made triple. 2 then by DeConte Smith. 2 here by Delaney Cotton, who's 0 of 3 from the stripe. 1 by Ava Cotton and 1 by Tori Richter. Right now, the Squirrels 3 of 10 from the line. 2 made three-pointers with 7 players in the scoring column and currently 7 turnovers here for the Central Cass Squirrels. This is our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Still to come, we'll get to the opening game between Mayport CG and Central Cass in the boys contest as well. And for more information for upcoming games throughout the week, you can go to our website of yourliveevent.com for upcoming wrestling, hockey, and basketball throughout the winter season. Central Cass 19-3 from a season ago, lost to Northern Cass in the region semifinals in Region 1, while for Mayport CG last year going 15-9, finishing third place in Region 2. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get you ready for second half action between the Patriots and the Squirrels. It's high school basketball here today from Castleton on yourliveevent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
As we come back here in our First Class Mortgage halftime show, still to come later today in the boys contest, it's the Patriots and the Squirrels as well. Central Cass coming off a 19-4 season for head coach Matt Norman's club, third place finish in Region 1. That is scheduled for about a 3:30 opening tip, which could be very close to that. For the boys game, Mayport CG, the Patriots, Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, and you add in Findlay Sharon as well this season. The Patriots went 11-10 a year ago, fifth place in Region 2 for Taylor Kunkel's squad here for Mayport CG. That should be a good one. The Squirrels on the boys side in the opening boys basketball poll, ranked number 2 in the state of North Dakota. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this with the second half. Mayport CG, the question is, will they have enough players by the time they get to the fourth quarter and the final buzzer? Zerfus with 3 fouls. You have Raina Santrum with 2, Riley with 2, Brandner with 2, and Mesa Larson with 2 as well. Central Cass playing with some foul trouble. Clara Cotton has 2. You have 2 fouls with DeConte Smith, and Tori Richter with a couple for Central Cass. First Class Mortgage. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That's firstclasscorp.com. Opening 16 minutes, Reagan Zerfus with 14 points to lead the floor for Mayport CG, while you had Clara Cotton with 9 points to lead the floor for Central Cass. Second half actions next from Castleton on yourliveevent.com.
Findlay Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationship to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Chase Miller, Jake Wetruba with you here in Castleton for game number 1 of our twin bill between the Squirrels and the Patriots here on yourliveevent.com. The Region 2 tournament, well, that's going to be at the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center in Grand Forks on Monday, February 20th, while the Region 1 tournament for girls basketball will be at the Shield Center or the Shack, depending on how you like to call it. The quarterfinals also begin on Monday, February 20th in Fargo for the Region 1 girls basketball tournament. Second half action as you have Raina Satcham, Riley Satcham, alongside with Larson, Zerfus, and Bradner here, the original starting 5 on the floor for the Mayport CG Patriots in those red uniforms with blue numerals and lettering with Patriots written across the front. As they see that man defense here by Central Cass. Satcham goes hard down the paint. There's a foul before the shot. This might be on Claire Cotton on the floor before the help from DeConte Smith, and it is. So Cotton, that's going to pick up her third, and that'll be the team's first for Central Cass. Satcham to inbound to the baseline here to her twin in Riley. Riley's going to go hard down the paint, left-handed runner off the back heel of the rim. Rebound to DeConte Smith. Severson on the floor, a pair of Cotton, Zen Richter, the original starting 5 for the Squirrels. Cotton stop, pop, jumper short from 14 feet, and a rebound coming underneath to Raina Satcham. Satcham in the front court now will handle the basketball at the top of the key as this one goes to right-hand side. Hard down the paint, right-handed scoop and score. Raina Satcham now with 9 points here for the Mayport CG Patriots. Tori Richter, front court, bounce pass right-hand side. Claire Cotton, 9 points to lead the floor here for the Squirrels. Up and over, pass on the interior, and a swarming defense continues by Mayport CG. Here goes Riley Satcham the other way. Baseline, open jumper. Larson, triple is going to be off the front iron. Rebound, though, to Bradner, then stolen away by Richter. Richter looks to go coast to coast, and we're going to have a blocking foul. As this foul will be coming across Mayport CG, and Riley Satcham, she will pick up her third foul. And it is a 2-shot foul as well, as Tori Richter, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, will go to the stripe to shoot the pair. Satcham, free throw attempt number 1 is going to be off the mark. Mentioned it, been helter-skelter kind of action for both teams early on. Both are playing against, you could argue, their best opponent of the season, as Richter goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So a good test here throughout this year. Both teams with a lot of Region 1, Region 2 crossover action as Richter gets another steal. Richter spins hard inside, bounce pass to Cotton. This is Claire, right wing 3 on the way. That one's going to be off the mark, and a board coming to Raina Satcham. But these are the games earlier in the year that looks to iron sharpens iron once you get to that Region 2 tournament in late February. As again, a lot of top-heavy teams this season in Region 1 and in Region 2 in the state of North Dakota in Class B girls basketball. DeConte Smith tries to get the block shot on Bradner, unable to do so. Bradner open, then Smith gets the block shot there on the second chance opportunity. DeConte up the floor. This one goes off the hands of Delaney Cotton, and a turnover here for Central Cass. Squirrels came in just giving up 23 points per game. They won 63-31 over Enderlin and a 60-16 win over Maple River. So this is the most points they've given up again just through 3 games here this season. Double team coming, and Coach Keenan Conshock wants a timeout. We'll break as well. 6:02 left to play in the third quarter on a Bank North scoreboard. The Patriots are up by 6.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Here in Castleton, time on the floor by Mayport CG. They will have 3 remaining for Central Cass. They will have 4. Both teams with 1 foul so far here in this second half. Good hedge by Severson to get back defensively. Now it's going to be hands of Brandner. Dribble a handoff to Satcham. Thought about a 3 to the baseline. Here goes Riley. Bounce pass open. Larson right pocket 3. That's going to be short. Rebound though underneath, and the putback is good for 2. That's Zerfis now with a Sweet 16 on a Saturday afternoon. Mayport CG, this is their largest lead of the contest here at 8, and the Squirrels are looking for a bucket. This is to Cotton to Severson, around the horn. Richter now at the right wing. Torrey looks to drive and kick. Back up top between the circles, near sideline to Conte Smith. Smith rips it through, takes a hard dribble to the free throw line. Lost it back to Severson with the shot clock now nearing 10. Open is going to be Claire Cotton for a minute. Now it's to Delaney Cotton, top of the key 3. No, Richter tries to get the rebound, ball out of play, and 2. Mayport CG. The Squirrels so far in the opening 2 minutes and 51 seconds with just 1 point. That's from a free throw here by Tori Richter, as DeConte Smith will check out and Mickey Prochnow will come into the game here for the Squirrels. Mayport CG averaging 64 points per contest defensively, giving up 22, and they've been disruptive so far here for the Patriots. Ball goes to baseline, turnover, and that's what the Squirrels are looking for. Delaney Cotton in transition, Euro step down the paint, and that's going to be an offensive charge. She tried the Euro step, and standing her ground was Riley Santrum, and Santrum was able to slide, grow some roots, and cause the turnover there on Central Cass with the foul. Which team is going to get a little bit of a run in them might be the team that finds a way to win, either for Central Cass to climb back into this one just down by 8. And if it's Mayport CG that can score the next 6 points in a row, they might be able to run out and hide a little bit here in the third quarter. On the interior, this will go to Zerfis. Zerfis double team goes straight up, shot off the mark, out of play, and 2. The Central Cass make that the Mayport CG Patriots. Ball will get inbound here for the Patriots on the baseline as they get it in before a 5 count, but Tori Richter there with another steal and then a double dribble here on Richter the other way. Tori Richter might not score a lot of points, but she is a pain if you have to go up with her. It's like gum on the bottom of your shoe on the 4th of July. You just want to try to find a way to get rid of it, but she's always around the ball making plays here for the Squirrels. Mayport CG right now, though. Raina Satcham, next bucket would try to get up in double digits, but a turnover. These are the growing pains of early on in the season for both teams. Maybe playing a speed ahead of what you really want to play, going up against a high-level opponent right now where we've seen just some mental miscues, but that's what you expect early on in the season here in basketball. Cotton takes a ball screen, looking for the pick and roll, nothing there. Severson around the horn now to Richter. Richter at 20 seconds on the shot clock, back up top, ball on the near sideline now in the hands of Delaney Cotton, drive and kick to Severson. Severson tries to split a pair of Patriots, and a foul upcoming here for Mayport CG. There are 2 in the area, and the foul coming on Branner. That'll be Kate's 3rd and the team's 2nd. So now to the line will be Taylor Severson, 1 of 3 from the stripe. Mayport CG has 4 different players now with 3 fouls. Those players include Zerfis, Satcham, and Brandner. Liv Severson will come in here for Richter. And the Squirrels looking for a free throw here, and they get it. They've yet to make a field goal in this third quarter, but they're 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They trail it by 7. Mayport CG with Satcham. Taking the screen there is going to be Raina Satcham, and then it's going to be a foul upcoming on Mayport CG on the illegal screen with Branner. Now she picked up her 4th. So Coach Keenan Konchak will have to go to the bench, as this would be Ali Stromsot. The 5'10 center will check in now. And for Keenan, this might be like moving a little bit of a game right now in terms of your battleship. You got a couple that have been hit, like the carrier and got the sub. They're not sunk yet, but who's going to still be left standing in the fourth quarter from a foul standpoint? And here's another foul, and Here goes Raina Satcherman. She's going to pick up her fourth. Actually, that will be on Allison Strom's side. That's okay from a Mayport CG point of view. That's just her second. Teams for 2 shots upcoming here for Claire Cotton. Scoreless here in this second half. Free throw attempt for Claire off the mark. Love the shoes, though. Got the bright neon, vibrant kind of flavor here on this Saturday. Free throw attempt number 2 to try to make it a 2-possession contest for Claire Cotton. And she's able to do so. So the Squirrels been like pulling teeth in this third quarter. Just 3 of 6 from the free throw line. They don't have a made field goal, but they're just down by 6. And now it's going to go the other way. Raina Satchram will be fouled in the act of shooting, as Central Cass will pick up the foul. This will be on Liv Severson, her second, and the team's second. Mayport CG 5 of 8 as a team from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 1 is off the mark. Satchram now 2 of 3. This to try to get her in double digits to 10. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. Satchram now with 10 points here. Reminder, the boys game will follow the girls contest here from Castleton between the Patriots and the Squirrels. On the baseline is Severson back up top between the circles. Open is Smith. Gives it right-hand side to Claire Cotton. Cotton shoots the 3 and she buries it. Claire Cotton now with 13 points. That's her second made 3, and the Squirrels are back within 4 here at the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Open interior, Zerfus driving kick action. Now movement here for the Patriots. Hanging, shooting off the back tab. No is Satchram, and a rebound comes down to Severson. It's a 3-on-1 for the Squirrels the other way. Cotton drive, finds Severson, right baseline jumper, got it to go. The rainbow jumper for Taylor Severson. Now with 6. And the Squirrels on a run back within 2. We mentioned who would be that team to get that 5-0-6-0 run, and the Squirrels have been that team to answer. Left-hand side, back up top. Satchram thought about a 3 for a moment. Man defense continues. Satchram takes a ball screen just inside the 3-point line. Raina shots off the mark. Delaney Cunt wants to run in transition. A 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead for Central Cass. And we're going to have an offensive charge as Severson made the bucket, but it's going to be an offensive player control foul as Severson will pick up her first and the team's third. And Mayport CG maybe getting an elbow into a stern here was a Patriot. That looks to be with Satchram, as they will take a look at her right now here on the floor, and some substitutions will be coming in as we will take a quick break in this one. 2:18 left to play in the third quarter. Mayport CG up by 2 here on your liveevent.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Well, the good news is Riley Satchram will check out of the game under our own power. Just talking with Jake Watroba, our cameraman here. Also, there's a little bit of everything for us on your live event. Chase Miller with you. Say that probably just the wind knocked out of her. That was a big collision with her and Severson. Was a foul on Severson, so Satchram will check out of the game. Ball will go off the other Satchram here in Raina, and that'll be a turnover here on Mayport CG. So a 2:12 left to play in this third quarter. Patriots up by 2 with the Squirrels now will handle the basketball as DeConte Smith returns to the floor. With her is Liv Severson as well. Smith goes hard down the paint. Here's a foul. Zerfus will pick up the foul, and that's going to be her 4th. That's going to be the team's 5th here. And DeConte Smith will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw opportunities for DeConte. And she makes the first. As the Patriots got to dig a little deeper down to their bench. Kaisa Carlson, the 5'5 freshman guard, will check into the game now. Patriots with 4 fouls with Zerfus and 4 fouls with Brandner here. Second free throw attempt by DeConte Smith is off the mark. Ball gets tapped in 1 to Larson for the Patriots. Larson on the far sideline. Double team comes, ball gets skipped. This one goes right in the hands of Carlson as they look to reverse it around the horn. Ball screen comes back to Carlson here at the right wing. She'll take a couple hard dribbles down the paint, left-handed layup off the window. No. Rebound, going to be a fresh 35 here for the Patriots as Raina Sandstrom will handle it. Leaves it left-hand side to Larson. Larson from the left pocket looks to pop a pass on the interior. Does. Double team coming, able to dribble out of it with Stromstad. Stromstad, this from the college range. Three-pointer, no. Rebound offensively, though, for the Patriots is Raina Sandstrom for 2. Sandstrom has scored in every quarter. She's got 12 here for the Patriots. Up and over past the other way. DeConte Smith, open right wing jumper. That one's going to be off the mark and a rebound here to the Mayport CG Patriots. Patriots will go other end of the court now with the basketball as they handle this one. Top of the key is going to be Sandstrom looking on the interior. Back up top for Mayport CG with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sandstrom trying to grab the basketball, does here. As Sandstrom looking on the inside. Crossing over right to left, spins, double team comes. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They get the shot off. No. Sandstrom with the rebound here underneath. Leaves it back up top. A deep 2 on the way. Shot is going to be off the mark here for the miss by Carlson. Rebound the other way is Liv Severson down the paint and count it. The freshman guard with her first bucket of the afternoon. As this foul is going to be on Larson. That'll be her third and the team's 6th. And one opportunity upcoming to try to tie. Free throw is off the mark. Rebound is going to be tousled for, and the Patriots will come up with it. And a reaching foul here on Camry Nelson. Her first, team's 4th. This is a good old-fashioned early season scrapper here in Castleton between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Mayport CG Patriots for Class B girls basketball on our Bank North scoreboard. Patriots can hold for the final shot of the third quarter if they want. Larson top of the key, ankle cross driving kick action, right baseline here. Patriots 15-footer. Shot's going to be off the mark on the miss by Hanson. Rebound to DeConte Smith. Pushes it up the floor to Claire Cotton. Claire gets cut off. Little hesitation. Dribble, though, gets to the rack. Can't make that one. It's still loose. They got to get it off before the buzzer. This for the lead. And DeConte misses from the right-hand side, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. After 3 quarters, Planner Bank North scoreboard. It's Mayport CG up by 1 on yourliveevent.com.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime value such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
As we go to our fourth quarter of play, the Mayport CG Patriots with 7 points in the third quarter. The Squirrels with 11 as the Patriots lead it by 1. Central Cass 7 of 19 right now from the free throw line, while Mayport CG is 6 of 10 as we go to the final 8 minutes here in regulation between the number 1 team in the poll in Central Cass and Mayport CG. They would be 12, just outside the top 10 in the receiving vote section. Both teams unbeaten. The Squirrels at 2-0 and the Patriots at 3-0. Hanging, shooting, spinning, and getting a foul on the way was Delaney Cotton. As a foul will come across, as this will be on Danica Hansen, her first and the team's 7th. 2 shots upcoming here for Delaney Cotton. Free throw attempt is good. Delaney with 3 points now in the game, 1 of 4 from the line, tied at 35. Squirrels trying to take a lead, and they got it. Free throw attempt again. It's more the volume so far for the Squirrels, and they've taken advantage of it. And here's a foul the other way on Central Cass. Ava Cotton will pick up her second and the team's fifth. The foul line, I think, is going to be becoming a little bit more valuable in this one, as that's the team sixth, as both teams will be in the bonus. Mayport CG will inbound it. As they do, they pop a pass here. This goes to Riley Satcham. Satcham takes a ball screen left wing. Tori Richter on the guard. Cotton trying to get the steal. Larson gives it back to Satcham. Satcham drive to the baseline. DeConte Smith on the guard right now with Danica Hansen. Near sideline will handle the rock here with Satcham going down the paint. Driving kick. Larson back to Satcham. Top of the key. This one with Riley. Riley, a little hesitation dribble, trying to create some room over Richter. Does. Gets the shot off, but Severson clears the window. Other end of the floor as they want to run in transition. Cotton left block. Hard power dribble. Throws one up off the mark. No. And the Patriots with Raina Satcham get the rebound. Baseball pass up the floor. This one to Riley. She gets fouled and counted. Oh, what a play. Raina to Riley. The twin connection for the end one. Foul will be on Central Cass, their seventh. Severson will pick up her second. That might be our RDK Enterprises feature play of the game here with 7:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Santrum and one, and all she gets the and one opportunity to make it a 38-36 contest. If this one finishes with a 1, 2, or 3-point win for Mayport CG, mark that one for those scoring at home. DeConte Smith, right wing, coming through top of the key now. We'll handle it with Ava Cotton back to Smith here with a shot clock getting down to 15. Cotton drive Richter to the baseline. Mayport CG starting to trap, and this goes through now. One but two Patriots like mini golf. Trying to get that one through a little bit. As 12 seconds will be left here. Those are ones where it goes right through the wickets once but twice. Mini golf, though, it just never was able to go in the hole on a hole-in-one, right? You'd have a little bit of a lever or a ledge there that you just didn't play the angle properly. But Mayport CG, we didn't see that half-court trap in the first half, so going a little different here. 6 with 5, Richter with 3. Richter's going to try to get a shot off, does, and it hits off the iron. Rebound to DeConte Smith. Power dribble on the inside shot. No, DeConte, a ball in the China shop, gets a second crack at it, and D gets fouled. On her way up, got hit on the head. Foul coming here on Mayport CG. This is like holding your breath now from a Patriot point of view. Hansen does have fouls to give, however. That's her second. DeConte with 3 points. Now make it 4, 6 away from 1,000 in her career. The fifth different Central Cass Squirrel player to do that all-time in program history. Free throw attempt number 2, a chance to tie here on our Bank North scoreboard, and does. So DeConte, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, knotted at 38 apiece here on our Bank North scoreboard. This one up and over for the Patriots. Larson, double team comes, opens Hansen. Open now is going to be Satcham the other way. Shot is off the mark, and Tori Richter gets the steal. Richter will handle the basketball the other end of the floor for Central Cass trying to take the lead. Cotton 15-footer off the mark, no by Delaney. Rebound to Danica Hansen. Mayport CG 4 fouls with Zerfis, 4 fouls with Bradner as well. Open is going to be Satcham. Open 3. That's going to be long, out of play by Raina, and it's going to be a Central Cass basketball. Claire Cotton and Camry Nelson will check into the game. Still to come on our post-game show, brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises feature Play of the Match. That and more will be coming on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show with 2 locations in Fargo and Moorhead. Oh, I know I need a car wash after driving around this week across the state of North Dakota. Left-hand side goes to DeConte Smith. Smith with a shot fake, takes a dribble, driving kick. Severson just inside the 3-point line off the front iron, and a rebound comes down to the hands of Reagan Zerfis. Zerfis with 16 points, 14 of those in the first half of play for Mayport CG. This one going to be going down the paint with Larson, driving kick action. Now to Santrum. We'll handle it there with Riley. Riley trying to back down. Richter does. Kick it open. Larson left wing 3. Going to be off the mark and aboard to Severson. And the Squirrels want to go in transition. Richter left wing open for a moment. Now recollects herself and gives it to DeConte Smith. This will be a season low scoring for both teams right now, but it's been really good defense the other way, back and forth between these two clubs. DeConte Smith, left baseline, left wing. This one a deep two-pointer. That one will be off the mark and a board underneath to Larson, and a reach and foul underneath. This might be on Camry Nelson as she got her hand caught in the cookie jar there. We'll go the other way for a one-on-one opportunity for Mayport CG. Actually, it'll be with Taylor Severson. So that'll be her third and the team's eighth. Both teams with 8 team fouls right now. Coming back into the game will be Delaney Cotton and Mickey Prochnow for the Squirrels. At the line is Larson. First free throw attempt of the game. And Larson buries the first, but we're going to have a violation here. No basket, as we'll have a violation, so wave it off. And we've seen the violation happen at least twice, if not 3 times here today. That's a big one because that would have given Mayport CG at least a 1-point lead with a chance to add to it on the 1-and-1 instead, negate the free throw attempt, and it's the Squirrels with the basketball. 2-man game. Severson to the baseline, hangs off the window, and it can't rattle down. Rebound to Santrum. Santrum sees the double team, finds Hansen. Hansen pirouettes, looks for it. We'll see if we get a timeout before the 10-second call, and we're trying to get the timeout here, and there's 10 seconds. Turnover on the Patriots. Patriots with 3 timeouts remaining. The Squirrels have 4. And even off a miss, Central Cass applies the pressure. This one goes to Delaney Cotton, left wing. Cotton looks to take a ball screen, lost it, and now it's going to be in the hands of the Patriots after the turnover by Central Cass. It's a 2-on-2. Santrum bounce pass into the paint to Zerfus for 2. Reagan with 18 points. Give the assist to Riley Santrum on the bounce pass, and Mayport CG leads it by 2 points. Squirrels looking to answer the other way. Camry Nelson at the right elbow. Back up top around the horn, left wing to Cotton. This one with Delaney. Bounce pass inside. Severson, double team comes. Severson's shot is off the mark, and there's a foul here on Severson trying to collect the offensive rebound. Taylor's going to pick up her 4th and the team's 9th, and will go the other way for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Severson will check out. Ava Cotton will check in, and going to the free throw line was Mesa Larson, where she was just moments ago. Good, hard, clean, fast, quick kind of girls basketball game here today in Castleton. Larson, free throw attempt off the mark. Hansen with the rebound, spin, shoots and scores. It's the first bucket of the day off the bench for Danica Hansen. And more importantly, it's a 2-possession game now for the Patriots. This one comes back up top for Mickey Prochnow, left wing. Going to drive is going to be Liv Severson, and check that, that's with Camry Nelson, and a turnover on the Squirrels. Those are starting to mount as well here for Central Cass. DeConte Smith and Tori Richter return. 42-38 on our Bank North scoreboard. The Patriots right now in this quarter with 7 points, while the other side just 4 points for Central Cass, all from the free throw line. The Squirrels have 3 field goals in this second half. Richter bounce pass across the paint, and going to the line will be Ava Cotton, as we have her and hitting the deck hard as well will be Raina Santrum. Santrum will pick up her 4th, team's 9th. So Ava Cotton will be at the free throw line, 1 of 2 so far here today from the stripe. The Squirrels 11 of 23 from the line here today. Free throw attempts will be off the mark. They'll make them 11 of 24. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Cotton to try to make it a 1-possession contest. Free throw up, and that's going to be off the mark. And we'll have a violation here as it was unable to hit the rim. As the board comes down to Larson, negate that, and the Squirrels go 0 for 2 from the line. Comes Mayport CG. Santrum weaving her way. Santrum to the 10, left-handed layup for 2. Riley Santrum goes coast to coast, has 5 in the contest, 8 in the game here for the Patriots. DeConte Smith the other way gets fouled, and DeConte will go to the free throw line. Foul comes across on Raina Santrum, and her night will be the foul here, as DeConte Smith will go to the free throw line. Free throw attempt's going to be off the mark. Second free throw attempt on the way here. Actually, that last foul was on Danica Hansen, her third. Smith, free throw, 0 for 2. So the Squirrels 0 for 4 at the line here in the last 30 seconds. Then we have a reaching foul here on Ava Cotton, her third, team's 10th, and 2 shots upcoming for Mayport CG with Riley Santrum. Santrum so far today 4 of 7 from the line, and she's going to have 2 opportunities here to make it a 3-possession game here for the Patriots. And she does. Mayport CG 2 of 4 in the quarter from the stripe. So far 8 of 14 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 2. Got it to go. The Patriots up by 8 here, 46-38, with 2:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Squirrels need something positive on this possession. Driving kick, Richter goes into the paint, bounce pass. Open is Cotton, deep 3 on the way, collects herself, shot is up, and shot's going to be off the mark. Larson with the rebound, ball out of play to Mayport CG. And a timeout on the floor will break with them on our Bank North scoreboard. The Patriot faithful get on their feet here in Castleton, up by 8 on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
For more than 60 years, Dagelman Industries has been known for building high-quality, tough farm machinery. We are currently looking to hire multiple production positions including machinists, welders, assemblers, fabricators, and more. Dagelman Industries offers competitive wages, benefits, and profit sharing. If you're interested in joining this great team, visit dagelman.com and apply directly on our website, or stop by and visit us in Hillsboro. Dagelman, engineered tough.
Chase Miller, Jake Watroba with you here. Again, between games, we'll get to our boys contest, a modified post-game show. We'll hear from both of the boys head coaches coming up on our pregame show between the Patriots and the Squirrels. But who's going to win the first part of our doubleheader? Patriots trying to fend off some pressure from the Squirrels. They do. Hansen has played a lot of valuable minutes here. Now it goes to Santrum. Bounce pass, baseline, Zerfis. This could be the dagger. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound comes down to Cotton up the other end of the floor. A bucket to make it a 2-possession contest. Richter crosses over, and good defense in transition by Mesa Larson. She has got to be a gritty player here for the Patriots. Other end of the floor, Mayport CG, they don't have to be in a hurry. They can milk some clock right now if they want, but Santrum hard to the paint. Jumper off the mark, no. Rebound to Richter, and now the Squirrels have numbers the other end of the floor. Cotton lost it for a moment, and Jay Bachman on the skin of his teeth able to get that timeout quickly, and that is going to be the second one here of the half. Third of the game. It's a 30 timeout with 96 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Won't keep it here. An 8-point lead for the Mayport CG Patriots. 13 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, just 7 in the third, and so far here 11 in the fourth quarter. For the Squirrels, their line 11, 12, 11, and right now just 4 points, those from the free throw line. The difference in this fourth quarter has been Riley Santrum with 7 points, 3 of 3 from the charity stripe for Mayport CG. Winner stays unbeaten. The Patriots at 3-0 on the season, 1-2 or 1-0 in Region 2 for Central Cass, 2-0 on the year, and 2-0 in Region 1 with wins over Enderlin and Maple River. 96 seconds left to play, still a lot of time. Squirrels with 2 timeouts remaining, Patriots with 3, but Central Cass can ill afford to have empty possessions. DeConte Smith to the paint, and a blocking foul. And this will be on Riley Santrum, her 4th, and the team's 10th. Wasn't there enough as DeConte was able to get around her, and it wasn't a square-up defensive play, so Smith will go to the free throw line. DeConte 3 of 6 from the line, now 3 of 7. 5 points here today, 5 points away from breaking and hitting 1,000. Smith, second one, off the front iron, and a rebound here to the Patriots. Been that kind of day from the line here for Central Cass. Mayport CG has to handle the pressure. They bring in the front court with Larson. Larson crossing over here into the front court. Now it's the left-hand side as that's with Santrum. Santrum with the ankle cross there with Reyna, and there comes a foul on Central Cass. Delaney Cotton will pick up her third. It's 2 shots regardless. Moving forward again for both teams in the double bonus. Reyna Santrum from the free throw line today, 3 of 4, 12 points. Scored in every quarter so far but the fourth. Free throw attempt is good. 13 points on the day. You add that with Reagan Zerfus, 18, and then you sprinkle in what Riley Santrum's been able to do. It's been a balanced effort here for the Patriots. Free throw attempts off the mark. 9-point deficit. Squirrels don't need a 3 quite yet, even though 3 threes would be nice. They just need a bucket here and then try to get a steal. DeConte Smith, well, she's going to get the bucket and a timeout on the floor. Smith now with 7 points. Time on the floor will break with them. 60 seconds left to play in regulation. It's the Squirrels down by 7. Mayport CG with the rock when we return.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Still to come, we'll get to our post-game show brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Chase Miller, Jake with Trouble with you here on this Saturday afternoon. Class B girls basketball poll. Central Cass received 14 of the 18 first-place votes at number 1 in Class B girls. Mayport CG just outside the top 10 at number 12. But if this result holds, we would have a new number 1 for the first time this season, albeit very early here in Class B girls basketball. Region 1 with number 1 Central Cass, number 3 Kindred, number 8 Northern Cass. Region 2 with number 7 Thompson, number 9 Grafton, and if you will, number 12 Mayport CG. And then you have Hatton Northwood also receiving votes. So what that says, the region tournament should be a lot of fun for fans and broadcasters coming up in February. Turnover, Richter, DeConte Smith. Smith to the line, and she's got it! DeConte with the and one. The Squirrels back by 5 and the free throw to get to 1,000 in her career. Reyna Santrum, that's going to be a foul out here for Santrum. She will finish with 13 points in the contest and able to go 4 of 6 from the free throw line here for Santrum. Her night is done. DeConte Smith, this to make it a 4-point game, and this to get to 1,000 points in her career. And she got it. DeConte now with 1,000 points in her career for the Squirrels, who are back within 4 late in this contest. Double team comes, and we have a reach and foul before the timeout, but that was dead man's alley for Mayport CG, as you had Keenan Konchak was about ready to call the timeout for himself, but Richter will get the foul, her third. Does stop the clock, and 2 shots upcoming here for Zerfus. 18 points on the day for Reagan. Free throw attempt is good. DeConte Smith becomes the 5th different Central Cass Squirrel now with 1,000 points in her career. But right now, Mayport CG leads it by 5. This to make it a 6-point contest, and she got it. Zerfus with a game-high 20 points for Mayport CG. Squirrels got a boogie. Here goes Richter hard down the paint, lost it on her way up, and a turnover on Central Cass. And Richter says, my bad. Still a lot of time left. The possession arrow does favor Mayport CG on the next jump ball. Santrum to inbound as she does. Finds a teammate. Brandner up the floor now to Larson, and the Squirrels will foul quickly. The Squirrels can't get that first turnover in the backcourt. Once it crosses the timeline, they will look to foul. Delaney will pick up her foul. And she'll have 3. Other end of the floor, here goes Larson. Free throw attempt on the way is going to be short. Big free throw here for the Patriots to try to climb up to 3 possessions of a lead here late in this girls' basketball game. Second free throw attempt by Larson is good. 7-point deficit for the Squirrels. DeConte gonna drive, uses up that dribble, rips it through, and we have a reaching foul here. The fist comes up. The Mayport CG fans want a jump ball. The foul will come on Danica Hansen. She will only finish with 2 points, but the 5'7" junior forward has done a really nice job here today for Mayport CG. As DeConte Smith goes to the free throw line to shoot 2, and she makes the first. Now 5 of 10 from the free throw line here for Smith. Second free throw attempt for DeConte. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Mayport CG, and there's a jump ball. Delaney Cotton tied up with Mesa Larson with 29.2 seconds. The jump ball does favor Mayport CG. And there's a quick foul here by DeConte Smith. Smith will pick up her third, and we'll go the other end of the floor here, and 2 shots upcoming for the Patriots. Going right back to the free throw line will be Larson. Larson 1 of 4 from the free throw line, as she will get 2 more cracks at this one to try to get up by 3 possessions here with just 1 made free throw. Free throw attempt on the first. Got it to go. Now the Squirrels got to start thinking of a 3. With time not on their side, down by 3 possessions. Larson, second one, gets the shooter's roll. Timeout on the floor with Coach Keenan Kunchuk. First-year head coach, a teacher at Hatton Northwood, was part of the boys basketball program for the Thunder for 16 years and doing some JV to varsity work with them as a head coach as well. But he's got his Mayport CG Patriots late in this game with what would be an upset in terms of the rankings. This is 1 versus what would be perceivably number 12, but the Squirrels would be knocked off the pedestal as the number 1 team in the state. Well, Mayport CG, they have games coming up with Hillsborough Central Valley, Thompson Cavalier. The Squirrels with games against Wymer Lidgewood Hankinson in Wymer on December 13th. They go up against Grafton here on your live event on December the 15th, at Thompson on the 20th. So both teams will continue to get tested in the next week and a half here. This Cavaliers always had a quality program out of Region 2. Thompson as well with Coach Jason Brent and more. Here we go. Central Cass after the timeout. Where do they go? DeConte Smith goes hard down the paint, but she lost it on her way up. A turnover, and now they got to try to foul. Mayport CG in the backcourt will handle it. And Larson, she'll get foul, and this one is elementary right now. The foul will be on Delaney Cotton, and if it is, she'll pick up her 4th, and 2 fouls. Shots upcoming here for Larson. Well, the free throw line was definitely part of the story of this game for both teams, and Mayport CG just the more efficient team from the free throw line here today. Larson now 4 of 7 from the line. She's made her last 4 in this contest as well. Free throw attempt number 2, that'll be off the mark, and we'll have a lane violation. Not sure I've seen as many lane violations on a free throw as we've seen today. That's at least 3 right off the top of my head. DeConte Smith with the basketball. Driving kick to Cotton. Cotton, top of the key, open for a second. Now it's going to go right-hand side to Delaney. Right wing 3 on the way. Off the tab, no. DeConte Smith, put back, can't get that one to go. And that's going to do it. The Mayport CG Patriots come to Castleton and knock off the number 1 Squirrels by a final of 53-44. The Patriots go to 4-0 on the season, while the Squirrels drop to 2-1 on the year. Both teams will play next on December the 13th. A Region 1 game for Central Cass against Wymer Lidgewood Hankinson. Well, for the Mayport CG Patriots, they're back in action against Hillsborough Central Valley for a Region 2 contest at home in Mayville. The Patriots, they'll for surely be in the top 10 in the next poll. That's all coming up on our post-game show. We come back after this. We'll recap this one as they congratulate DeConte Smith for her 1,000th career point as well in this contest. Quick break coming up. Post-game show is next on your liveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back here on our post-game show, final again, Mayport CG and Central Cass here in the girls basketball game between the Patriots and the Squirrels on our Bank North scoreboard. The Mayport CG Patriots able to come away with the 53-44 victory here on YourLiveEvent.com as the boys have taken the floor as they will get underway about 20 minutes from now at the bottom of the hour at 3:30 for the opening tip. For the Mayport CG Patriots, they were led by the 20 points of Reagan Zerfus, 2 for 2 from the free throw line with 2 made threes here for Zerfus. 13 points then by Raina Satrom, and she was able to go 4 of 6 from the line. 11 by Riley Satrom here in this game as she had a really nice performance from top to bottom here for Mayport CG on this contest, and she was able to get to the free throw line a handful of times and finish in double digits. 4 points then by Kate Brander and 2 points by Danica Hansen, but she did a ton of the dirty work that you won't see in the scoring column here for Mayport CG. Again, they were led by the 20 points of Zerfus. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they were led by the 13 points of Claire Cotton in this one. 11 points then with DeConte Smith, 5 of 11 from the free throw line. 6 points by Taylor Severson. 4 points on the way for Delaney Cotton. 2 by Tori Richter and 2 by Olivia Severson. Mayport CG 13 of 30. Central Cass 13 of 32 shooting from the free throw line with 2 threes, while Mayport CG, they were 16 of 25 from the line with 3 made threes. DeConte Smith went over 1,000 points now with 1,001 career points here for the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll continue here on our post-game show as we get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy tomorrow is happening right now more than ever. The world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowson.com. Life takes energy. Reagan Zerfus with 20 points is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game in this one for the Mayport CG Patriots. And from there to our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Game, it made it an and-one opportunity. Raina to Riley Sandstrom for the and-one. in the fourth quarter to start the fourth quarter play. Reyna with the assist, Riley with the and one for Mayport CG, and that was a baseball pass length to length floor here, and that is our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the game. With locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, they thank the area growers for your trust in RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planters here during the winter as you get ready for the spring. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get ready for the boys contest on yourliveevent.com for our next stream. The Patriots on the girls game win it by 9. The boys game coming up next as we'll get to our pregame show around the corner here on yourliveevent.com.